Good morning and welcome to the little apartment on the prairie. So this morning I was going to film a video showing you my apple peeling gadget, which makes peeling apples way easier than when you got to peel a million apples by hand. Sassy, leave Isaac alone. Good grief, she just jumped and pounced on his head. Yeah, I know, you're a poor doggy. So anyway, I used to peel apples by hand, and I'm talking like a bushel or more of apples every fall because I make applesauce and apple butter, and then I make apple cider vinegar and apple jelly. And it would take me forever, and I have arthritis in my hands, and so I'd peel a couple apples and then I'd have to stop and rest my hands for a few minutes, and it took forever. So I got this apple peeling gadget a couple years ago, and it's much quicker and easier. And I was going to show you how it worked, but I was getting started with it, and I peeled exactly 2 apples, and it took me a ridiculously long amount of time because a little piece of this gadget is bent just a little, and so it makes the piece is supposed to fit through another piece, and it doesn't fit easily. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that, or else I'm going to have to buy a new one, which I got it on Amazon, and it was cheap. But anyway, I got 2 apples peeled, and then I was fiddling around with it, trying to adjust it so the piece would fit properly, and apparently there's a blade on there that's really sharp, which is how it peels your apples and cuts them and stuff, and I sliced my finger and I sliced it good. So you're gonna laugh at this. Hi, Whiskers. I wrapped a piece of cloth around it, and then I took this little strip of cloth and tied it. I have Band-Aids, but this is what I normally do if I have a wound on a finger. It's easy to, it doesn't really work if you get a cut on your shoulder or something that's hard to wrap, but I mean, you can't really do much with your finger all wrapped up like this, but this puts pressure on it and makes it stop bleeding. I can put a Band-Aid on it later if I need to keep it clean or whatever, but I can't type on my computer either because my finger is huge and fat. But anyway, if it's a really tiny cut, I'll just tie a strip of cloth around it. But with this, I grabbed a piece and wrapped it around and was putting pressure on it, and so then I tied a strip around there. And it's reusable. You wash it. Yes, Whiskers. You see my big fat finger. So that's what happens around here if you get a cut on your finger. And I know I've got to get these apples. They've been sitting here for a long time. I've got to get them taken care of before some of them start to go bad. Plus, it's fall, so it's a good time to make apple butter, right? It makes the whole house smell good and all of that. So anyway, since I can't peel apples right now, I'll give you a little update on Isaac. He is on gabapentin for his arthritis, and he just had blood work done yesterday, and it was all normal. So he's going to start on a medication next week called Duramax or something like that. It's an NSAID, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory. Basically, some kind of like an Advil, but something, prescription strength that dogs can take. Don't give your dog Advil. It's not good for him. And I got to go pick up the prescription for it from the vet today, and then I'm going to see where I can find it online, the cheapest, because it's cheaper online than at the vet's office. Yes, come here, Isaac. Would you like a treat? Bring me your Kong. He's like, of course I would like a treat. Why do you ask such silly questions, human? He got an orthopedic dog bed from a friend of mine. And Sassy loves the dog bed, and so does Isaac. And he got elevated food and water dishes, which Whiskers and Sassy both enjoy drinking out of as well. Apparently, water is better when it has dog spit in it, or at least Isaac's spit, because they've always insisted on drinking out of the dog bowl. And I left the old dog bowl, which was also the cat bowl, on the floor where they could drink out of it, but they prefer the new bowl, even though it's elevated, and it would seem like it would be inconvenient for them to reach it, but they say it's the best, isn't it, Whiskers? Yeah. Oh, there's my whiskers. Yes. She's gonna purr. And Isaac's supposed to be on a diet. I'm not sure that's going well yet, but we'll see. He's on a glucosamine supplement. He's also on a probiotic, but he was on that before. That's not really got anything to do with his arthritis. He likes the glucosamine supplement. He gets 2 or 3 of them a day. He thinks they're treats. And he also has some low-calorie treats to help with his diet. He says they're still yummy even though they're small. And then he's got some fish oil, which is supposed to be good for arthritis. It's the omega-3 fatty acids are supposed to be good for arthritis. So he got 2 types of fish oil. One, I think, is salmon oil, and one is anchovy and sardine oil. He says both are delicious on vegetables, and they turn vegetables into food. He also had a squirt of fish oil on blueberries the other day, and he said that was good, although it doesn't sound good to me. And he's willing to sit now. Before he didn't want to sit. So he sits sometimes now, so it seems like he feels a little better, but I can still tell he's uncomfortable going upstairs. So hopefully the new anti-inflammatory will also help. And it is supposed to be, let's see, today's Friday, and it is supposed to get up to 100 degrees here on Sunday. And then next week, cool off into the 60s, and I can't wait. I have no plans for Labor Day weekend except to stay home and stay away from people. I would go fishing or something, except 100 degrees Sunday, so no. Although Isaac is enjoying a diet rich in fish currently. And I guess I don't have much to tell you. I was mostly just waiting for my finger to quit bleeding so that I could get back to figuring out what to do with my apples and my apple peeler. If I get the apple peeler working correctly, I will show it to you. And I have some other stuff I am going to do probably this weekend. I make a olive oil with mullein flowers and garlic in it that I use for earaches, and I'm going to make some of that this weekend, I think, and I'm going to show you how I do that. And I don't know, let me know what you all are doing this weekend. Hopefully you've got something better planned than me, although stay safe, stay away from crowds, don't get sick. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you click the little bell, YouTube will notify you when I post something new. Which I keep thinking one day I'm going to kind of get on a schedule and post like regularly twice a week or something, but that hasn't happened yet, but we will see. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. Everybody stay safe and have a good weekend.